In this video, I'm driving my new 2026 Tesla Model Y. I had been waiting quite a while to get this, and this video is going to be basically just a lot of that type of stuff where we're checking out the new vehicle. I'm learning about it. I'm learning how it's going to work for me while I'm doing gig work, and what type of adjustments that I have to make. So this is not going to be a very heavy type of shopping video, but hopefully you all will find it enjoyable. We got it. Let's go drop it off. Back in the car here. This place is only a mile away from the store. I think maybe even less than that. So we are there. We'll be shooting over to Sam's Club here if we don't get an order. Okay. All right, 10:29, first spin at Sam's Club. We are here in the parking lot. I don't have an order from Shipt right now, so we're gonna try to stay busy here and get an order from Sam's at 10:30. Hopefully they pitch something our way. We will see. 10:30, is there an order at 10:30? It's looking like the answer is no.
Well, we're waiting.
Well, I guess I should turn Instacart on now, too. All right, I think we're going to get something here in a minute. Oh, here's an Instacart Sam's Club. 3 customers. This is going back by my house. Oh, and there's the Spark order. 39.41, 2 stops, 12 miles total. I think this is going to be a winner. It's a 7 item and a 3 item. Yeah, we're doing this. We are in. All right, let's go do it. So as you can see, this is my new car, and I had some troubles getting everything going on the first day. So we're going to move forward to the next day and kind of just pick it up right from there. I didn't have a good way to segue this, so we're just moving on to tomorrow. So I folded the seats down. We got all this space here now, and space for there, but for Sam's Club stuff mostly, we are gonna have to put the boxes and stuff in here. So over on the other side, I have so the seats folded down. I have my cart there that I can use still, and a bunch of other bags and stuff here that I use for, grocery type stuff, deliveries. But that's what we're doing here. I'll see you inside the store. All right, last item here should be this. That'll do it. Okay, let's get out of here. 17 minutes. We'll take it. Let's go load it up. Head into the car. Let's open the trunk. Alright, so B is the lighter of the two groups. So these two are A, and I think I'm gonna have to always put the boxes this way. Fit these 3 deep? That's the question. Oh yeah, perfect. This one's B. All right, so we can basically go 6 deep. Mix in some waters and stuff. I can always put stuff on the floor up front, because there's a lot of room up front. Didn't like something here. Is my original assessment wrong? Can we not go 60? Huh. We'll revisit that later. One thing I know that I don't like is that I can't get the navigate screen to shoot over to Tesla. Let me try it in Google Maps and see if I can send it easier. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that later. All right, we will see you there. I just figured out how to do it. Oh, maybe I didn't. All right, I'll cut this part out. Cut that part out.
You sit on a throne of lies.
Yeah, 12-minute drive. We won't make it back at 8:30, obviously. It's already 8:23. We'll probably go over to Meijer after this, get on the schedule for Shipt. We'll see what they feed me. So here's how this is gonna kind of go for me, I think, going forward. I did work some yesterday. Yesterday was Sunday. I think I need to take Sundays off because there was a Shipt promo yesterday, and let me explain my thought process here, because I think it's important to not work every single day, and I think it's important to take days off scheduled to like keep yourself fresh and involved, because between me actually doing the driving and editing the videos and stuff like that, it can be a lot of time, and there are ebbs and flows to this where I kind of get really motivated to do videos or I don't, and it's like a chore. But anyway, I think that on Sundays it's really tough to be out there and do this, especially when they're only giving you the $60 promo for 12 orders. So that's basically $5 an order, right? It's nice, and I do want the $60, but I also have just been kind of thinking about how some of these orders go into promo or on-time delivery pay. It's worth way more to do them in the promo status than it is get the $5 promo. If I could do 8 orders that are good orders and in promo status, I think that's better than just going for the promo, because one of the other things I've been running into here on Sundays is that I'm not getting the constant order flow that I have been accustomed to. So maybe there's more drivers or whatever, but like my plan, the way that I approach it, I guess, like our preferred method to just do a lot of orders as fast as possible, small ones. It's harder to accomplish that in that type of scenario where we're not getting fed orders like we want. So until that changes, I think maybe our mindset should change a little bit about Shipt specifically. At least with Spark, I know if I go to Sam's Club at the half hour, there's a very high likelihood I'm going to get an order. It's not always going to be a great order in the sense that it might be a farther drive, but the pay is always going to be, you know, like 1.5 to 1 at least dollars to miles. So, and that's even when they don't tip, because it seems like Shipt does something because they know that it's not going to get picked up. Anyway, during the week here, I'm pretty much working Monday through Friday, right? So Wednesdays I usually keep it light. On Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, I have the option to work the PM shift, which I will still do. What I've been trying to do is work from 8 a.m. until about 1. So we'll hit the 12:30 drop from Spark. So that gives us store open 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30. So that gives us 5 shots, basically, if we can get back in time. If a order is good and it takes us out and makes us miss a hour block, that's fine, but you would want to believe that it's at least, you know, like a 60 plus. So that way it's $30 an hour for the 2-hour block. So that's kind of like the parameters that I'm setting for whether I'm going to take an order that's going to take me out of the area or not. But, you know, sometimes I think you got to just take it. Like if you get a 45, that's one customer, but it's going to be like 30 items and the drive is not going to let you get back in time because the shopping will take however long it takes. You probably still need to take that because you don't know if anything else is going to pop up. And based on what I just watched at the store open, I saw at least 6 other shoppers, at least, that were there at store open. I think it's kind of important to be aware of that, in the sense that, like, not that you got to take what you get, but you're going to get what you get too. So there's not always going to be another order there. And we already know I don't like going out to the west. Let's just assume we get 5 shots, you know, during the week. So that's 20 shots on Spark. And if we average $30 an hour, that's $600, right? Okay. Now that's okay. That's pretty good. Now we need to supplement that some on these PM shifts and the Saturday shift. That's kind of where I'm at with this. Like, if we can't make $30 to $40 an hour, we are forced to work those PM shifts. So, like, my goal each week is to make like $1,500. If I do that, I feel pretty good about everything. I make like $6,000 a month, you know, and we're right around 70 plus for the year. Going forward, though, I want to start taking these Sundays off because it's just too much, and there's too many, like, the orders just go away fast, too. So, I don't know. I mean, it's a bunch of Meijer orders popping up right now. I grabbed this easy one. Yeah, I got it. It's like a $12 5 mile. It's only 5 items, 14 units total. So we're gonna deliver this stuff, go to Meijer, and do that shopping, and then get back to Sam's Club for 9:30. I think that's what's going to happen here. We are 3 minutes away. I'll see you at this drop off. I kind of didn't finish up my little talk there. I don't know how it's gonna look when we edit it, but you know, we're here doing it. That was almost a mistake. Alrighty, those are 2 good houses. I would deliver to both of those again. No problem at all. First house, the lady came out after I was done. And then the lady met me at the door here on this one. So, very nice. Alright, now we're on our way to Instacart land, which is at Meijer. So we're heading to Meijer. It's just around the corner here. We'll do this shopping real quick. They're already hollering at me to start, so we gotta get moving. We'll see you there. Also, it is 8:46, so we'll get the shopping done before 9, I would say. It's only 5 items. And then drop it off, get back to Sam's for the 9:30 drop. So this is going to work out excellently. Fill this little gap with an order, and we will be in great shape. we got, says a 13-minute drive. I suspect this is going to put us on the north side where we could kind of backdoor our way into Sam's. So I think we'll make it back. It says 5:15 arrival. It was 9 o'clock when I got back in the car. Yeah, I think we'll make it for 9:30. We shall see. See you there. That one paid $12.06, so we made $12.06, and what was that first one? $36.49, $48.55 so far today. Not bad. Right where we need to be. We are headed back to Sam's, and we'll be there at 9:27. So perfect. See you there. So I've been using the self-drive on this for just to try it out because I have it free for a month. Then I probably won't renew it. But what is pretty cool about it is it's really efficient. It's like accurate and everything like that. I think the improvement it needs to make to just really level it up to where it's like okay, this is worth having totally, is if it's able to elude potholes, debris in the road, stuff like that, or like going over railroad tracks, if it can kind of see how it's even or uneven, things like that. If they're able to put that logic into this somehow, I think that this will be a no doubt about it buy for people. It's pretty crazy that how well it works, but if it could add that one little feature to everything, I think the Tesla's got it nailed. Back at Sam's Club, 9:29 on the clock. Let's see what we spin here on our 9:30 drop. Just for you, bonus roulette on Walmart Spark at Sam's Club. We spun a decent one earlier at store open. Took us to two nice houses, so that was good. Not very far away from the store. On the day, we've driven 33 miles since I unplugged the charger, so that includes my drive out to the stores. And it's 9:30. Let's see if we get anything here. This has been the theme, I feel like, lately, where we are not getting a drop at the 9:30, 10:30, which is really unfortunate. Nothing so far, because I'm sure everybody's here. That's why I always talk about getting that one right at store open that's short. Like, you give me something, I don't care if it's under $20, but if I can get back here at 8:30, it's a great one to take, because then I feel like you get a normal order at 8:30 as well. But yeah, it's 9:31. We still haven't gotten anything. Nothing on Instacart. Oh, here's the Sam's Club on Instacart. 3 customers, $32 for 21 miles. Where's the second drop at? Not where I want to be. Damn. I wish that wasn't on there. If that one wasn't on there, I would do it. They gotta break that up. You know, I didn't see anybody. I usually have my eye on the front of the store, but I don't where I'm parked this time. So I don't know if anybody got anything and is heading on in, but I did have a tip come in on, okay, we got an order. Sam's Club, $43.19, 2 customers, 12.3 miles. There's an apartment and heavy stuff. Okay, so the heavy stuff is some drinks and printer paper. And the other person got a water and some Diet Pepsi. I might go do this. Just gotta see what this place is here. If we don't do it, I don't know what we're gonna do for an hour. I'm gonna let it go. We probably should have done that. That was worth doing, but I'm gonna see if we get one more. And I also like that a Sam's Club popped up on Instacart. I had meant to check Shipt for orders, too. There are none. Of course not. All right, I'm going to turn screen record off. I'm going to turn this off. I'll come back if we get something. All right, I was over at Meijer. I left Sam's Club. I turned on DoorDash. I got a Heinen's retail pickup. I want to say it was like $10.50 something for 5 some miles. I've never done this before at Heinen's, so we'll see how this goes. It says that that there's a pickup lane of sorts. And if I mark arrived, a Heinen's associate will bring the order out to you. So this should be easy. Should be easy. I had a few Meijer orders come in while I was at Sam's Club, which is a little ways away, so it made me feel like maybe I should drive over there to be closer to the store. It's a single one. What are you gonna do? I did pick up the Shipt order. It's a 2-customer order from 11 to 12 and 12 to 1. So the later window customer I've delivered to before, and I think I may have delivered to the other one before too. I'm not positive, but it's a really easy Target order, so we'll go do it and probably make like $20 some on that, I'm thinking. Okay, I need to figure out where I'm supposed to park for pickup. Parcel pickup. We can try.
Oh, I need this much space.
Oh, that was excellent. Doesn't really get much better than that. That was awesome. I'm happy I took this one. Okay, we have a 10-minute drive. See you there.
Left.
All right, we are close. I'm in self-drive mode, so let's check this out together. This just says leave by door. I don't really want to. I'm gonna put it on the instructions too.
Now turn right onto Buck Hill Court.
Then turn right onto Buck Hill Court.
I want to see if it pulls into the driveway. So I'm interested in
Now your
that.
destination is on the left.
786 Buck Hill Court.
So it didn't cut across. What is it gonna do though? It just stopped here and parked. All right, we are going to drive in. So, not bad. Let's go hand this deal off. Oh, that's very cool. That holds. I like that a lot. $10.87. Take that. Let's close the trunk. So I left that panel thing up on purpose. I want to see what happens. Well, I gotta say, that was excellent. I will deliver from Heinen's anytime. Okay, I think that it fell down. I keep reaching for a handle when it's on the screen to shift. Okay, we'll see what we get into next here. Alright, I just grabbed a quick Meyer order on DoorDash. It's only a $6 order, but it's gonna fill a little time here, and then we have some Shipt order to go do. So we'll go knock this one out really quick, and then we'll be close to Target, so we can go get that done too. So it's just a thing of baby formula, just one item. That's what we got going on here. So what I've noticed is all these Sam's Club orders on Instacart are like so far away. I wonder if there's better ones that I'm not seeing because they're not getting to me. That could be it. The 3-month period is gonna reset here on Wednesday. We did 52 orders for this 3 weeks, which is not too bad considering I really only did Instacart for 3 weeks. We'll get up to platinum quick coming up here in April. I think we can do 100 orders in April, or 100 batches, not orders. I'm gonna try to do that, I think, because I'm not really thrilled about what I'm seeing happen here with the Spark in the mornings. It seems like everyone's figured out you need to get over to Sam's Club, including me. So if that's not going to happen, we need to pivot into some other things, and that's why we do all the apps. That's what I'm thinking here. Anyway, let's go knock this Meyer order out. All right, we're headed to Target to do these 2 Shipt orders. See you there. I have not gotten another Spark offer since after the first one, and then we went and sat there and declined the one. So I'm glad we kind of moved around and did some other stuff. I may not have gotten it because I wasn't close to the store, but anyway, can't just sit around. So let's go do this Shipt stuff. Alright, I don't know why this wouldn't be ready, but hopefully it is when we get in there. If I recall, this one goes to the same place, the DoorDash. It's one customer, but it's a Panera order and Target stuff that we already shopped for. And I think that they're all driving in the same general area. So let's go get this and we'll see.
5 Ventura Avenue.
Alright. This is not great. This is not going to one place.
We don't know what we did.
We gotta move. We gotta go fast. Let's talk through everything that just happened. We went into Target to do our 2 Shipt orders, and I had the screen record on and everything like that. My DoorDash kept going into pause for some reason, so I closed the app and reopened it because I saw that there was a Target notification. So I didn't get it because it paused on me. Then I once it reopened, it added on a Panera into the same order, and I thought they were going to the same customer. They weren't. The one was going to the hospital medical center, whatever. That's right by Panera and Target. So when I took it, I'm like, oh, no big deal. This is Panera and Target going to the same place. That's past the 2 Shipt orders. Well, in the map, I don't know if I took a screenshot of it or not. I couldn't see it unless I zoomed way in. I would have saw that there was another stop. So anyway, I had problems in the store too, like finding some things. So that took extra time. Luckily, these 2 Shipt orders, they have staggered delivery windows. I'm going to make it to the first one, which is from 11 to noon at about 11:47. We're pulling into it now, basically. But, man, what a pain that was. And then, this routing. So, I'm using Grok to do the addresses for the routes because it's not sending them over from my Apple Maps the way that I need it to. Like, I can't send a full route over. I can only send individuals.
Now turn right onto Congress Drive.
So that's going to take some getting used to, but I do like the Grok feature. This is going
Now
to
turn left onto South Settlers Lane.
This is going to be okay. I'm not too worried about it. So let's drop this off and go
In 500
continue on our
feet,
way.
your destination.
Calm down, dog. Whoops. All right, I got 6 minutes of camera left. It is 12:29.
Cool.
Let's turn off Grok, please.
Okay, talk to you later.
All right, I'm gonna have to get space on my camera. I had to figure that out. We didn't get an order at 12:30. This is quite upsetting. There's no Sam's Club orders. It's too many people here. It's some bad weather. That's going to do it for me today on this one. Thanks for tuning in. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below. Tell me your favorite part. This was a much different type of video than what we normally make on this channel. And hopefully you all enjoyed it as we kind of learn together, so to speak, with my new vehicle. In the upcoming videos, we get back to our regular shopping, and we have a couple pretty neat things that happen in the next few shops. Thanks again for watching, and we will see you on the next one.